Welcome, my friends of the interwebs. This is going to be an update video on all kinds of good stuff, real life related, TV show, book, and other stuff, I guess. First and foremost, I want to welcome all my new subscribers and my new real life enthusiasts, I guess, aficionados. I don't know. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of new real life fans, and that's awesome. For those of you who do not know what I'm talking about, check the link underneath. It'll be Real Life Part 1, and all I can say is take the ride. And those of you who have taken the ride, you can comment down below whether the ride is worth it or not. So, anyway, let's start with the television show. First, I want to say that contractually, I'm not really supposed to be talking about this, so this may be yanked down fairly quickly. You know, I guess you can say I'm in breach of contract. I probably shouldn't admit to that, but I don't know. I guess contracts are always up for interpretation. So if they ask me to remove this video, I will. Which brings me to the next update. People have asked me, why are the real life videos still up? I thought you were going to have them take it, or had to take them down, or whatever. The fact of the matter is that contractually they have the authority to ask me to take down any video they want. They had talked to me previously about shutting down my channel, and I told them hell no. Then they asked me about taking down my real life videos, and I said if that's what you want me to do, if the money was right, I would do that. Anyway, by contract, they can ask me, they could literally call me tomorrow and say, you need to remove the real life videos, and then I would have no choice but to do that. But until they do ask me to remove the videos, I'm not going to. As simple as that. Okay, so television, here's the thing. All I can tell you is that the pilot is completed, everything's moving forward. I can't really tell you more than that. I really can't, because that means that for the most part, if I do, that they'll just yank us down. But the biggest surprise that I have about this whole television project is how long everything's taken. It's just insane. I was actually bitching and moaning about it to my production company, and the lady I was talking to, I'm not going to name her, but she said to me, she goes, look, just so you know, that from conception to the airing of Top Shots was 18 months. And she goes, it looks like this. Well, anyway, so she tried to make me feel a little bit better about that. So, but it's just amazing how long it takes. I mean, I always thought, you know, you get a contract for a television show, you do the pilot, next thing you know, everything's going to be on television, and boom, boom, boom. But that's not the way it works. Now, maybe for some people that's the way it works, but it ain't the way it's working for me. But anyway, so the television show is coming along. It's just, you know, it's just taking forever and a day. It's just the way it is. The book. A lot of people want to know when the book's coming out. I would like to bring the book out today. It's done. I would absolutely love to bring the book out today. My agent wants to wait to publish the book until after the television show comes out, because that way we can use the television show as a platform to sell the book. I completely get that. I hate that, because I haven't completed the manuscript, and it is what it is. It's one of those things that's killing me. I did argue to have the book come out. I really did. I made a strong argument. I thought that I had enough subscribers that would buy the book, that it would make it worth it. But you know, my agent gets 10% and he's in charge. You know, and I guess I just kind of have to look at it like this. He knows more about this business than I do, and so whatever. But yeah, I would love to bring the book out today. Now, the book is going to be kind of, I'm going to tell you a little bit. I don't care to tell you a little bit. Maybe it'll make me take it down. I don't know. My agent probably strangled me for this, but the book is not going to have anything to do with Mike Smith and Target Oil and Gas. That's going to be a separate book, and the reason why is because the Mike Smith and Target Oil and Gas stuff is so detailed with the whole criminal proceedings and the whole Hillbilly Mafia thing and all of that, that it really is a standalone book. In fact, I predict the name of it being the Hillbilly Mafia. Something to that effect. There was a lot of things going on with that, with working with the Justice Department to help bring these people to justice. There was just so much detail that went on. The whole thing is just, it really literally is its own story. Just as every bit as fascinating, and probably more than what you've seen in real life, my real life videos. The book, as it is right now, will focus on pretty much what the videos had to say, as far as it'll go into the whole, from the very beginning, actually a little bit before that, but the story about Frito and Super Trooper and all of that will be in the book. And even Pinhead, and a lot of people want to know why I stopped, kind of abruptly stopped talking about Pinhead when I said that I would talk more about Pinhead. Well, the reason why is because, you know, things change, and that story of Pinhead from that point on is part of the book, and so I guess what I'm saying is you'll have to buy the book. You know, it's just that simple. There's going to be a lot of things in the book that you never heard of, and here's why. A lot of people, you know, let me give you an example. When I did the video series with my buddy Scott recently, when he was home for Thanksgiving, he made mention that my house in Kentucky had been wired to burn. And a lot of people in the comment section were like, what? You know, you never told us about that. Well, it wasn't that I didn't want to tell you about that, but the fact of the matter is that, truthfully, I would sit down at my preacher bench with a remote control in my hand, and, you know, I never scripted anything. Basically, I pretty much knew where I was at, and I just started telling the story. So there were lots of stuff that I just, you know, it was one of those things. I mean, I can remember shooting, I don't know, real life, whatever, 3 or 4 times, because I would do it. I'd be like, oh, man, I forgot this, or oh, man, I should have said this, or, you know, whatever. And then I would reshoot it. And it was just one of those things. And YouTube would only allow you to do 10 minutes at that time, so I was always conscious about the time frame. So, you know, the book will have so much more stuff, and there's a lot of really cool stuff that happened, or I shouldn't even say cool, but messed up stuff that happened that just never made it into the real life videos. So anyway, so the book will definitely be worth it. And then, like I said, there'll be a second book on the Hillbilly Mafia, which will totally go into the whole Mike Smith Target Oil and Gas thing. And there may even be a third book, which I'm gonna keep under my hat at the moment. Under my hat at the moment. But yeah, you know, if look, I got a fascinating life. That's just the way it is. But all right, so the Pinhead thing, though, but I will tell more about Pinhead. Like, I didn't mind telling the story about how he had just gotten arrested, how he had to go to court, and what he got, and all that stuff, showing his mugshots. There will be undoubtedly more mugshots in the future regarding Pinhead. I'll probably have those in. Which reminds me, I want to do a video on mugshots, because I want to get some of my viewers involved in finding some other mugshots that I would like to have. Some other questions, I think Jeffrey Rowe, who is still on my shit list, by the way, but I think he asked if whatever happened to Frito's daughter. You know, I've not seen her in forever and a day. I heard she's shacked up with some dude. I want to say either in Corbin or London or maybe Millsboro. I don't know. She's shacked up with some guy. But as far as like little Daniel and Frito's wife, I guess they're living in Millsboro in some trailer. I don't really see any of them people anymore either. Although I would like to find some mugshots here and there on a couple of them. But anyway, so, yeah, that is what it is. For those of you who have not watched my real life videos, there'll be a link under this to real life number 1. And I would say take the ride. If you want to know if it's worth taking a ride, well, all I can say is most people seem to think it is. In fact, if you've watched my real life videos, post a comment in the comment section and let anybody that hasn't, look at me, that hasn't watched it, let them know if you think it's worth the ride or not. One guy just emailed me the other day, said he'd watched them 3 times in a row. I don't think I've watched them 3 times in a row, but it always amazes me how much this story touches people and gets them involved, and it just, yeah, it's amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see the book or the television show. And there may be a, who knows, a made-for-TV movie in the future. God only knows where this thing's going to lead to. But anyway, listen, we're almost at 9 minutes now. There's no sense in me continuing to ramble on about this. If this video goes down tomorrow, then you'll know it's because, you know, I was instructed to yank it down. And let's just hope that doesn't happen. I'm not sure that I mean, especially this time, Christmas time, I'm not sure that they're paying attention to what I'm doing. Although it may behoove some people to check and see if there is a Mad Bad Voodoo Underground somewhere. You might find something. You might be surprised. But it is what it is. All right. I think that's it. I don't think I really have anything else. Hopefully everybody has a wonderful Christmas and a Happy New Year and all that good stuff. I'll probably make a couple more videos before Christmas, or before New Year's. Yeah, I got more stuff to say. Imagine that. Anyway, I don't know. Check it out, man. Peace.